Oh, YouTube, in the bedroom here, Guitar Junkie with this Harley Benton SC 550 Deluxe 2 with 22 blacksmith stainless steel frets and a AAA tiger maple veneer. Now I'm gonna rock out with some rock fusion. Guitar's wide open. Box every time I do that. There we go. That's the right way. Wrong knob. Turned off the tone instead of the volume. Click. Keep that buzzing down. Yeah, every time I hit that harmonic, I think of the dogs in the neighborhood barking. I think of my dog in the ears to, pop up. What's going on? It's a good question, Who came up with the first harmonic pitch? Now, I remember, in my opinion, and what I remember hearing throughout the years that I grew up being influenced by the Players, was Ace Frehley from Kiss. Nice guy. His cousin is a friend of mine, and I remember him doing a solo on one of the songs. So I was playing it. I had like a 6 CD rack in my car, and of course you know, I've got the best of the 70s, you know, growing up, because, you know, that's the music I liked when I was, you know, a teenager. And I think Kiss, I think it's like Deep Purple, Santana, Kiss, I think Peter Frampton, Van Halen, something like that. And I remember, I had it on just the other day, and I remember him just hitting the harmonics like as a, and I'm like, and I remember hearing that from him first. Now, Billy Gibbons uses it a lot in ZZ Top, and it's possible that he was playing, but this, you know, Kiss, from what I remember, they think they started in '71, and you know, Billy Gibbons, he started in the '70s too, not '72, in the '70s also. And I remember he was playing, you know, like opening up for Hendrix when Hendrix was trying to figure out what Jeff Beck was doing. So it's possible that Gibbons was the first one to come out with it. You know, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's one of those kind of debates. I don't know. But so when I was playing it up here, I was trying to do something different, because this is, I made this whole instrumental up. I like to say I wrote it, but I don't write music. But I wrote it in my head, and I try to play it different. You know, I play the same solo, but then I try to throw some extra stuff in there. And I was coming up here and going down, and it just wasn't registering to me. I was like, am I in the wrong spot? You know, like I'm hitting that string and then it doesn't sound right. And then I realized that you know, the string was out of tune. So that's when I had to fix it towards the end there. So every time I was up on that, you know, it's the A string, the 5th A string. Whatever I was hitting on this string, wherever I was at the time on the neck, I apologize. The guitar was out of tune. I'm blaming it on the guitar, man. You know, this thing is rocking. This is, you know, I just love the way this thing plays. I haven't been playing it much. It's been sitting over there, and I really didn't do anything to it. And it's just, you know, it's like playing butter in it, and the sound is just amazing. My buddy, when I was thinking about with the hearing the tune out, the string out, you know, I'm not going to drop his name, but professional player, really good friend of mine. He's always FaceTiming with me and sending me videos. And when I tell you this guy could play anything, and I mean anything, and it's not just the guitar. So he would send, you know, a thing with a Strat, a thing with a Telecaster, a thing with an acoustic guitar, a thing with a classical guitar, a thing with a jazz guitar. And I almost, you know, don't want to be completely honest with him, because when he sends me something and I don't like the way it sounds, and I'll ask him, like, you know, you have the reverb and an echo at the same time, and, you know, like something like that. From what I hear, and I'm only listening to it off my phone, I feel like he might say, well, you know, screw you, pal, you know, but I just say, look, you know, I like, and from what I'm hearing off the phone, in my ear, I'd rather this be toned down and this be, you know, and have a slap instead of a delay, and have this, you know, stuff like that. And he sent me a video of him playing a jazz guitar, and the thing just sounded amazing. Now I've seen him play this guitar before, and I've heard it before, and I didn't like it, and I was a little apprehensive about telling him, because, like I said, I don't want to, you know, piss him off or you know, upset him in any way, because he's a dear friend. And you know, he sent it, and I was like, wow, that thing sounds really good, thick and rich, like a jazz guitar should, unlike the other video that he sent me. And he's like, that's why I send you videos. He said, People listen with their eyes. You listen with your ears. I'm not influenced by him playing the guitar on who he is. I'm going by what I hear. And so right after that, and he'll, you know, I don't know if he's got sleep deprivation or what, but he'll call me up at 10, 11 o'clock at night, and what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And he sent me a video last night, but via text, and I'm not gonna look at it at that time. So I looked at it in the morning, and it was an acoustic with nylon strings, a cutaway. It could have been a classical guitar with nylon strings, but I've never seen a classical guitar with a cutaway in a true fashion. But and he played a Beatles tune, and the whole thing instrumental, and it was like, wow. And it was cold. It was right out of the guitar and in front of the phone. He uses the same iPhone that I use for recording, and nothing was mic'd and nothing was plugged in. And wow, what a sound on that! But he's got the guitars where he's like me. It's the sound of the guitar, so he could have something and not care what the brand is. He's not a brand snob. And he goes by the sound, and you just go, and he knows right away, and he's got like perfect pitch. If I went like this, if I say close your eyes and I went like that, he'd say to me, it's the second string, the B string, on the 12th fret. I kid you not, because I tested him on this before. So so I guess what I'm trying to say is I appreciate him using me as a soundboard for his sound. All right, that's it, man. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good day. Yeah, good day. Have a good day. Good day, mate. Come on, crikey.